Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On first down, Mallard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And on first down, Chandler.
This young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he'll get it out to midfield.
Because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes
it's away and incomplete. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. The 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to throw. Mallard. And that is incomplete. Coming up. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Mallard. And Jennings has it. That game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Second and 14. Looking for his running back. Operating from the gun. Mallard. And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender,
they'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. From the gun. Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barry.
As he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the
yard line. Off the play fake. Fields. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And 2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very... They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle of points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases. Operating from the gun. Mauer. And a quick throw here. Throwing on 1st down. Mauer. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll look to go in the 1st half. Looking to throw. Mauer looking left side. 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. To throw on 3rd down. Mauer finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay.
Back to throw. Fields. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits?
First touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Mauer. 2nd and 5. Firing quickly. Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 47. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Mauer. And off play action. Mauer. And he finds
it on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing.
They can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard. Be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. At the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's from the gun on 3rd down. Mauer, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. The the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And a second field goal supplies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going.
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he's going to have to protect the football. On third down, Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Barry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Good job.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. Winds up successful. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the capper that put it in the end zone or run a field goal here. They got a field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, it puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Got his man complete over the middle. 2nd and 6. And that going to be incomplete. From the gun, Maurer. Nowhere to his. On fourth down, Maurer. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
New York set to take the field. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3. On first down, Dobbins. Line here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be on third down, Dobbins. And he coughed it up. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
So all eyes on this Rams offense. Following the fumble recovery, Maurer, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 27, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they... And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory.
Fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.